Yep. 95.7, that station. Hey, it's LT. I'm with Bands and Clubs of the Triangle on Facebook and Instagram. And Trey McClamb is with me tonight. This is part two. Don't forget part one. We just finished that. But part two, Trey McClamb with the original band in the Triangle called Eyeball. And some good stuff on that part one. Hey, that station 95.7, need to check out that too. And that is, yes, we were talking to Trey about that because that is a local station owned by the Curtis Media Group. But hey, local because they are doing all kinds of music on that station 95.7, including local artists and so forth. So checking that out. Not only finding them on the dial for not the biggest signal, but they have an app you can use also. Hey, back to Trey McClamb and Eyeball. Now, Trey, I moved around the website maybe yesterday. It was my phone or something. I couldn't get to the website, but we started this process about a month ago. I went to the website. I heard some great music. I heard some type of music that I don't hear every day, and that would be a good description from my my point of view, talking about Eyeball just in terms. And what did you use the term psycho acid sound? What?
That's a good one. I might use that one instead.
What was it?
Psychedelic neo-space rock, we call it.
Oh, yes. Psychedelic something.
So I have no idea what that means.
I listened to the single Crawling Creatures.
Yep.
And the single Red Minimum as I was just moving around. Are those recent or those have some age?
They were recorded all sort of around the same time, but Crawling Creatures was released much later. It kind of sat in the vault for about a year. We didn't quite know what to do with that one.
Right. You have gifted me with your latest CD, and I think you were describing this was done about a year and a half ago.
Yep.
And this is Paradox of Eternal Limits. And already are you constantly working on new material? You're working on your next CD? Is that right? Or
yeah, we have 2 songs in the vault now. We're not sure what to do with those. We're going to do a video for one of them soon. Just met with the director last weekend.
Right.
And got some great ideas for that. It's going to be far out. I can't wait to get going on that.
Now, what kind of budget can put together a video on the local side, the Triangle, a band like Eyeball? The band has been around for how long?
3 years.
Okay, 3 years. I mean, can you do it? Can you do it for $3,000? Can you do it for less than that? Or you hope so?
It's all over the place. It depends on what your budget. How far you want to go with it. Sometimes you can find a friend who happens to have some gear and software that's willing to do it, and other times you have to hunt somebody down that does it professionally for a living and pay their fee. We've done both. So.
Right. Makes sense. Hey, it's always interesting learning about musicians and bands. What do you do to pay the bills? What do you do for a living?
I work for a company called Internet Archive, and I'm at Duke University in the library. I scan rare books that are out of circulation, and they're damaged or just too old or whatever, but I scan them and they go on the internet and they're back in circulation again. So.
Okay.